Good afternoon, Belize. It's midday and you're tuned into the news at noon, where we bring you the latest updates from around the country. I'm Isana Cayetano, and here's what's making headlines today. PSU's 21-day countdown puts pressure on Briceño administration. Gerald Henry fires back amid tiredness penalty and fiery audit department clash. Bus operators hit the brakes on national company plan. DBA says it's just a dream. And Belize and Trinidad ignite regional trade. New pact kicks off 3-day trade mission in Belize. These stories are coming up in just 1 minute.
I'm Brittany, one of the newest faces around here. My stories are heartfelt and bring a fresh perspective. On the job, there is no challenge too great. Flooded highways, raging fires, or asking tough questions. My determination and willingness to connect with people help to deliver stories that put you, our viewers, at the forefront of issues. My motto: accurate, timely, and relevant. I am News 5.
Welcome back. The countdown has begun, and the tension is rising. Labor Minister Florencio Marin Jr. is back on Belizean soil after a 2-week working trip to Geneva, but he's returned to a brewing storm at home. The Public Service Union has officially declared a trade dispute with the government of Belize, and they're not staying quiet about it. Just last week, public officers took to the streets of Belmopan, marching straight to the Labor office to make their voices heard. That was June 9th, and with a 21-day notice of industrial action now in effect, the clock is ticking. So, what does this mean for the Briceño administration? Gerald Henry isn't backing down. The longtime Audit Department employee is once again speaking out, this time from behind a microphone at a press conference held earlier today. Standing beside former colleague Dorothy Obermeyer, Henry is doubling down on claims of injustice within the department. Just 2 weeks ago, the pair took to the streets in protest, accusing their former employer of weaponizing the public service regulations. That protest sparked a fiery response from the Office of the Auditor General and a formal notice to Henry citing chronic tardiness. But this morning, Henry had more to say. Here's how he opened today's press conference.
We did not comment or direct our peaceful picketing towards the office or any of our fellow colleagues. Our action was towards the Ministry of the Public Service and the Public Services Commission for condoning and facilitating the breaches of the regulations against us. But since the Auditor General has opened the door for us to do so by way of the press release that she made, we will take the opportunity to reveal what is happening out of the view of the general public and lift the veil that has been hiding the truth from 2011 to 2012 to date, just a little bit. The newly installed Auditor General graciously provided this opportunity to us by responding to our silent picketing of the Ministry of the Public Service and the Public Services Commission for their roles in the atrocities that numerous former members of the staff have suffered from since 2011-2012, but found every means necessary to leave, and the few who remain there continue to be affected. It has decreased significantly because the vast majority of the staff today are new and therefore oblivious to the reality and the history of the department.
Well, it looks like the wheels on the bus might not be turning in the direction of the government's hopes. The Belizean Bus Association is pushing back after Transport Minister Dr. Louis Zabane laid out a bold new vision for public transportation, a single unified national bus company. But not everyone's on board. Bus operators say the plan sounds more like a dream than a deliverable, and they're not convinced it's grounded in reality. BBA President Thomas Shaw didn't hold back when he shared his thoughts earlier today. Belize and Trinidad and Tobago are turning up the heat on Caribbean trade. This morning marked the kickoff of a 3-day trade mission aimed at boosting business ties between the two nations. Chambers of commerce from both countries are teaming up, and they've just signed a brand new cooperative agreement to break down trade barriers and open new doors for regional commerce. It's all about collaboration, market research, and building stronger business bridges. We caught up with Somju Chase Pierre, President of the Trinidad and Tobago Chamber of Commerce and Industry, to get the inside scoop on this exciting partnership.
Today was our opening ceremony where the delegates had the opportunity to meet with the ministry and the official parts of your administration that deal with trade and investment. Following this opening ceremony, we are going to go into our business-to-business meetings where through our counterpart, the Belize Chamber of Commerce and Industry, we were able to partner linkages with business persons who would be paired with our delegates and further discussions on where we see trade and investment opportunities. What we're looking for as an outcome of this mission is to solidify the CARICOM and single market and economy, where we could forge alliances and promote regional and economic trade between our islands and within CARICOM.
That's a wrap for the news at noon. But don't worry, there's plenty more coming your way at 6 p.m. We'll dive deeper into these stories and more. In the meantime, visit greaterbelize.com and follow us on Facebook for real-time updates. And don't miss Open Your Eyes tomorrow morning for fresh takes on today's headlines. Thanks for tuning in, Belize. Stay informed, stay inspired, and have a fantastic afternoon.